Sorry for being late. We had a little bit of a situation that I can't really get into.
Team meeting.
But a team meeting, and nonetheless, a group effort team meeting, a little bit of a situation that we handled, and now we are here for your consumption. Thank you for being so very patient.
I have a few Kick updates.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let me go over to Kick. I really like Kick.
We now can take subscriptions, and people such as Blitz K, Gooch, Smokin' LBZ, Brandon the Quad, Honest Juicy Ass, and then Honest Juicy Ass gifted a sub. Bronx, 161 Street, The Heavy Sweater, Little Wolver's Afterbirth. Now we're connected this every time, but for now we will.
Now, is it safe to say that Gooch might be sub 1 because...
no, he was number 2.
Sub 2. Well, I mean, you're sub 1.
Correct.
All right, well, non-employee...
I mean, I pay with my own credit card, buddy. I'm sub 1.
That's right. He's number 1.
All right,
he's a
sub
founder.
1. So...
But Gooch was the first
2.
non-employee, yes.
Okay. You do get a paycheck from the Bubba Radio Network.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so technically you're sub 1, he's sub 2, but if you take employees out of here, Gooch could be sub 1.
Are you putting an asterisk by it?
Blitz, would you be so graciously to at least allow me to call, for all intents purposes, Gooch sub 1 on Kick?
Man, I can't do
would
that.
you really
I ran out to my car, got my credit card just so I could be number 1 as soon as we started accepting.
That's right. When you said that, I was feeling for
sub 1.
my wallet.
Listen, here's the deal. Gooch isn't number 1 in Columbus. He's like, what, 4?
Yes, he is. He's number 4.
So he can be 2 here. He's gradually making it up there.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's number 1 in Gooch world. Just ask him.
Yeah.
So now, so what we and we are late. I guess Gary was bitching.
Gary Greenway, he came on.
Why really? He never bitches.
Most of the people were, but I mean, yeah, Gary. I mean, I never see Gary in chat, and then he even came on, and was like, "Wow, your guys' clock must be an hour behind."
Yeah,
I will say, man, and I've always said this about Gary. He uses his real name.
I will say this about Gary,
he doesn't hide.
I will say this about Gary. Gary steps the fuck up, says what's on his mind.
Yep.
And takes his lumps, takes his snipings, but I have a certain amount of respect for Gary. I really do. He's not trying to come in as the New Mexico Night Rider or anything like that. He's Gary motherfucking Gary, and he says what he stays true, and he doesn't flip flop on how he's a very much a very liberal man.
And he takes his snipes.
And he takes his snipes like a real man.
Yeah.
What if we should invite? I wonder if Gary should be the guest that we invite to Barb.
Oh, jeez.
He asked that last year. He said no.
I think maybe Gary might, if he was around real Bubba Army, he might really learn to appreciate us a little bit more.
Yeah,
he wouldn't get his ass kicked.
Iggy McGillicuddy would take him right out.
Iggy would kill him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Iggy is really. I think Iggy. I've been looking at some of Iggy's stuff. I think Iggy is really.
Cool guy.
I think he's going through a cycle right now. I think he's really uptight.
You mean like a bike? He likes to ride his bike?
A unicycle.
Yeah, bicycle.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
No. He's a trickster. He's,
okay.
He's one of those He's a trickster.
He's a trickster.
He's a unicycle guy.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully, Rhett, you can take that Roger Stone appearance. I deliberately didn't, when he was on his roll, I deliberately did not interrupt. I just wanted you to really get some good, clean shit. Hopefully, you can take that and really do a lot of things with it in today's political environment.
R.C. Hellman gifted 10 subs. Gary Cantrell with a sub, and Bubba Army for Life 5 gifted subs.
Yep. On the kick,
Bubba Army Mom just
How did I not get a sub on that one of those?
So,
damn them,
Rhett. Hopefully, you can chop it up, split it, and break it down.
Yeah, flip and reverse it.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff on the show today.
Good, thanks.
Super.
But especially with everything that's going on, in the environment that's going on, hopefully you tag it right, you hashtag it right, you TFM it right, whatever the fuck you do.
Mount Plays Air.
Gifted Red a sub.
Milky Born.
Thank you.
Gifted Digital a sub.
Who gifted me a sub?
RC Helleman 10 subs. Now listen, here's where we're here's where we're possibly going. We're possibly going with the morning show, the 4-hour show.
Well, we haven't. I wouldn't say anything because we haven't decided anything yet, Bubba.
Well,
so I wouldn't say possibly anything yet. Let's look at it first.
Oh, okay. What I was going to say is that we've kicked around the idea.
We've kicked around a lot of ideas, but
I'd like to be on 3 platforms in the morning. Is that safe to say, or no?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't. Nothing is on the table or off the table.
All right, great, perfect. I know as much as you people do, and it's my place. So anyway, I do
Let's give it a day or two to mull around to some ideas.
I do like Kick, man. I like Kick a lot. I like Rumble a lot, and I like YouTube a lot.
Absolutely.
I appreciate Twitch and what they've done for us. And Twitch will always be home. They're the ones. I don't want to sit here and get all arrogant and move on from Twitch, because Twitch is Twitch let's just be honest. Twitch saved my life. Twitch saved my broadcasting life.
Well, I mean, yes, and so did Sirius back in the day.
Yeah, you're right. But it was time to move on at a time, or they fired me. Maybe Twitch will just fire me. But nonetheless, why not be?
They kind of have in a way.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of have. They've kind of forced me out.
Right.
When you get
suspended 4 weeks out of 5 weeks, I mean, that's saying you're, fuck off, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Lummy, if in 1 month you're playing baseball and the Rays sit you in 5 weeks, if Kevin Cash only starts you for 5 games and 8 weeks or whatever the fuck,
you're getting put down to the AAA.
You're going to go play in Bradenton.
Yep.
The Bradenton Maulers.
Yeah, the Bradenton Maulers. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
How about that?
How about that one?
Hey.
How about it?
Oh yeah, big breaking news. Breaking news.
What do you mean?
Tampa Tarpons.
Anyone
that buys a hat, or anyone that buys a ticket for our section gets a free hat.
How about that?
How about that?
All right. So is our sections 118, 119, and 120?
Correct.
And
I believe it's if you buy one of those using the promo code.
Yeah, you got to go to thebubbaarmy.com/tarpon.
Yep.
And that puts you in Tarpons. So thebubbaarmy.com/tarpons, and that puts you in the Bubba Army promo code. It automatically locks in that code.
And if you want to just go right to the Ticketmaster, Yippee, whatever, you can put Bubba 23 in.
And a couple people have told me that they didn't really want to go all you can drink, so they do have $8 tickets that are just the normal price.
I didn't see any.
No, I'm saying like that's just their normal ticket price. Like someone just wanted to come to the game. Is there any $8 tickets available in 118, 19, or 20? No, those are all just for the VIP section.
Are there any $8 tickets in section 117?
Yes, there is.
So you can be close to us.
That's what people have been doing.
Oh, it looks like the third base club level has some seats opening again.
Yes, they expanded a little bit more now.
Well, that fucked me now.
Sure did. So if you want to get back into the third base club, buddy, you can buy some tickets.
Well, no, we're all in the third base club.
Well, not the tickets I bought.
Yeah, you're in the third base club.
Are you?
No. I mean,
so what happens if you buy a ticket for the third base club? Do you get a seat or no?
They're giving you a seat also in the section. They're just opening it up so it will assign you a seat. Right. If you don't want to pick it, they'll just assign it for you.
Now you know that I did buy 2 tickets.
Correct.
And I'm going to get. No, I don't want to get reimbursed. I want to give them to. I offered them to Brian. If he wants them, they're his.
But you will be able to go into the third base club. That's where our food.
Because you can right now, you can go in and buy a ticket for the third base club.
Correct.
General admission, row GA1, but you do. According to this, you don't get ticket.
Well, when you get your ticket, if you buy it that way, they assign you.
Gotcha.
A seat.
Okay.
Lummy being in charge of promotion.
Well, it's not. I mean, listen, they do it on their own because if you see the grayed out seats already, those are.
Yeah, I mean, Lummy didn't set all this up.
And that's why
this website.
No, Lummy didn't set it all up, but he's the communicator between 2 businesses, is he not?
Lazy old.
Yeah, but I get the information when they give it to me, and they said we're all getting into third base. That's our club.
I'm with you, Lummy. I'm agreeing with you, buddy.
No, I'm just letting Bubba know and people know. That's where we go up and get our stuff. Our food, our drinks.
So you got my tickets for me and the Merge Crick.
Yes.
All right.
And Blitz's.
And I can take my tickets and give them to Brian, which are my tickets are actually. I'll show you which ones they are. They're right. Do you see these 2 little gimmicks right there?
Yep.
Those are my 2.
Nice.
And and they were 43 apiece, which means that's admission into this part,
yeah,
right?
Correct.
And so if you're in 120, 119 or 118. Looks like 118's already sold out.
Yeah, they said tickets have been moving pretty good.
And man, they gotta love us.
Oh, they do.
So
that's why he popped it up and said, "Hey, free hats for everybody with your guys' ticket."
Hopefully, we don't get rained out. I don't think there's a chance of rain.
If it is, it hasn't rained in what, 2 months?
Yeah, it hasn't.
So it'll pour that day.
Yep.
How about first pitch?
Target
How about
wash.
first pitch parameters? You talked about that? No, you didn't, did you?
Well, I did, but
There is a 0% chance of rain on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, it's 20 and 30. So
Man, we could really use some rain.
yes, we could.
I mean,
we could really use some weather that's not 900 fucking degrees out.
Yeah, we're supposed to set all-time highs. Did you see
Jesus
that?
Christ. It was.
I just want to stay inside and take pills.
You always
Yeah,
wanna
like
do
I go.
that.
I went outside. I mean, driving from here to my apartment, and then I got like covered parking, and I'm like, oh Jesus, my God, it's awful light outside. I spend the majority of my life in. I am an indoor dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm almost a vampire.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I very rarely see
Drink
the.
blood?
No, but I very rarely see the sun.
Sun.
So let me go to thebubbaarmy.com/tarpons, and it puts in the Bubba 23 promo code for you.
yes.
Or you can go to the regular website and type in Bubba 23 in the promo code section, and it gets you where you need to be.
Correct.
Now, where
There's-
you'd want to be is you'd want to be in section 119 or 120 and buy a $43 ticket, which includes access to the third baseline club and a seat. Now, Lummy, are you saying people that, like, let's say they click here, right here, okay? Oh,
Yes.
Hold on here. Let's say they go here and they, fuck me running.
You don't run.
Fuck me running.
I don't run. Fuck me waddling.
Fuck me e-biking.
Here we go. So if you click on this, Lummy, right?
Yes.
Now, and I want to, so that's the same, but do they give you a ticket too to sit down?
That's what I was asking.
Yes. So what they do is they give you the ticket. You're going to be located between 118, 119, and 120.
Oh, okay.
They'll
So
just randomly give you a ticket.
Yeah, it just makes it easier because when it first went up, it was just that one, and so
they
they're
must
just,
not put too many up, because when I went responsibly to buy my seats in this little club area, it said it was sold out.
Sold out.
Right.
Did it not?
Yes, it did.
Sold out.
Well, see, and then so
Now, is that a glitch, or did we really sell it out?
he said that we sold it out. He never told me it was a glitch. I think because they opened 3 sections up, 120, 119, and 118, that they have more ticket space now.
Yeah, 118 says cancel. Good luck to you, kid.
Now, I was just saying
119.
because some people said they wanted to come, but they didn't want to pay $40, so they thought they had to do it. But like I said, an $8 ticket will still get you in the game, and
All right, so
we'll
let me-
get credit for that.
Let me get rid of the Bubba 23 promo code and just go like I'm regular Jobber Willie here. Oh, it's not looking like it's giving me access to the.
Too bad that you still couldn't pick the $8 ticket using the promo code. That way they knew where it was.
Yeah, I
Cost.
know. Well,
Yeah. Well, we've done enough great
maybe on
things
the
for
next
these
one.
people.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm digging Kick. I'm really digging Kick, and it looks like we can now accept subs on Kick.
Yep.
Now, Blitz,
We got a bunch of them too.
are you going to start being a sub person? I think that we will start putting up our old shows, or like whatever, like to give
What do you mean?
subs added value. Well, on Twitch, if you're a
They
sub,
They don't offer that right now.
oh, they don't.
No.
But when they do, we will,
Absolutely.
because we want to make you having a sub be worth something that you get.
And they do have sub-only chat, which we will end up doing, but as of now, not.
Yeah, because we're just still trying to get our feet wet, are we not?
Yeah.
We got 185 we got 185 viewers over there. Lummy, we got I think 291 on YouTube, and what are we on? The Riz Humble, Rumble. We're at 577. Yep. My Lord, fucking Rumble. Maybe we need to put our eggs in that basket.
Let's see. Rainbow Rick sub. Blitz is the man sub.
Oh, Rainbow Rick, I got to talk to you.
Mexican Bubba Sponge subbed. Breaker19 Nick. Big Country subbed.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh, did you just find this,
Yeah,
Lemmy?
that's from this like an hour ago.
Maybe he's gonna be back on. Maybe he's gonna be back on 8. Maybe Bruce offered him an opportunity. You know what, Bruce? That'd be a great hire for midday or for afternoons. A week after he was Terminator as a longtime host of AM Tampa Bay for News Radio 970 WFLA, Jack Harris told Tampa Bay that he's not retiring from local radio. I'll be back. Other stations have expressed interest in hiring him, he said. The only holdup is a 6-month non-compete clause with iHeart, which, Blitz, I think that if those are challenged, I've seen various rulings where that Florida being a right-to-work state, those sometimes get thrown out. Have you seen that?
I have, and I've also seen them
Upheld up.
Yeah.
The 81-year-old has been off 970 FLA for more. Has been on 970 FLA since 1970, including the last 29 years, he said. The station informed him on March 29th that his morning program had been canceled, effective immediately, without saying goodbye. I never got a chance to say goodbye to 98 Rock. I never got a chance to say goodbye when I was on the Bone, and I never got a chance to say goodbye when I was on 98.7.
And most people don't.
Rarely do they let you say goodbye because they're afraid you're going to say
something crazy.
Yeah, this place fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I would have done that shit. They're like, oh, you're going to be fired. Say goodbye. I'm like, okay. Bye, fuck faces. I hate
I'm
you.
going to say every bad thing I
hate
can.
You, John Brennan.
Fuck shit. Piss. Tits.
Yep, exactly.
Right?
Oh, it looks like he might be right down the street.
Genesis.
Or is it,
Salem.
Or Salem, I meant, sorry.
Listen, I need to get a hold of Jack. Chris Sektic, West Florida's who was a salesperson.
Yeah.
And I always liked Chris. Chris was one of the good guys. Chris Sektic, West Florida's Metro president of iHeart, said that via email that Jack Harris was offered one final show. Jack's a local broadcast legend and has been part of the fabric of the Tampa Bay community, and we want to celebrate all of his contributions and with a farewell show. Harris said that was news to him. They didn't offer me one. They did a few years ago when they thought I was going to retire, but not last week. The Salem group, which is literally a third of a mile from here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Blitz. It's
right
by
the host hotels.
It's right by the host hotel.
Yes.
Wanted to host a tribute show for Harris on AM 860 and 97.3. It was originally to be this week. It then pushed to next week. Harris now thinks it might be April 14th. Why don't you just come on my show? Through a text, a spokesperson with Salem said that due to Harris's non-compete clause, they are working to execute this tribute to Jack properly without risk of any negative impact. I'll just text Brad Harden. Can I have Jack on? On social media, the cancellation of Harris has received negative reactions from fans known as Wacky Jack or Cracker Jack. In recent years, AM Tampa Bay broadcasts on weekday.
They don't even call it that anymore. They renamed it to that, whatever the new guy's name is.
Yeah. The Ryan Gorman show.
Yeah.
Supposedly he's pretty liberal.
Supposedly he's a big interrupter.
What do you mean?
I did a TV thing with him a few times, and
Can you show it to me? Find it for me immediately.
I wonder if I could.
I bet you could.
I probably took all my shit down.
I heard he was kind of a hack.
A hack?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he interrupted me so bad so many times that the executive producer reached out to him and was like, yo, you got to let people talk, because I would start talking and he would just jump right in. And I was like, do you know who Jim from The Office is? How he looks at the camera, breaks the fourth wall? That's what I was doing. You're not supposed to look at the
Disabled
camera.
account subscribed.
Woo!
Huh?
What's able butt?
I'm just messing with
Oh,
you.
he's just interrupting me
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
Gorman.
Oh.
No, but yeah, he pissed me off. So let me see if I can
Pissed me
find
off.
it.
Bouncer 157.
Yeah, sure, I can find it probably.
I really like the looks of Kick, and I like the Kick Rumble YouTube a bundle. I love that.
Is there any way I might be?
T. Lincoln Farm, Egg Pimp Sub, Jay Brennan, Bouncer, like Nick said.
What were you getting ready to ask? Is there any way what?
Oh, that I could probably plug one of these monitors in to throw over one of the chats. I'm trying to watch all three. It is a little tough.
Yes, ask Blitz. He'll have it wired up in about a week.
Oh, thank you, buds.
Sure.
He's got some monitors. He's got hell. Motherfucker, put a. I feel like it's. I walked in here Sunday to get some work done, and I was like, "Fucking, it's Christmas."
You asked me to put in a monitor in there so you could work on it.
I was like, "Man, woo!" Then, Lummy, that caused you a lot of extra work because once I could finally see that shit, then I started assigning it.
And then you
I don't know if you and Red were on the dim screen Willie caper or not, because once Blitz put a new screen in, I was like, "Woo! Now I can see what we got."
There's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot. Big Woody's going to do it for me. I love
I
him.
brought home the wireless receiver last night too, and had to resolder some stuff. So hopefully that works.
Did you have your soldering glasses on that turns on Anna?
She wasn't around to see it, but yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. Anna, does this soldering glasses make you whap?
Only completely.
Only completely.
Yeah.
Anna, you guys missed it. Anna was quite in between shows. Was quite on a roll. She got me turned on to this popcorn, and then she needed to
I
hear
got you eating it.
Then she needed
I don't want it. I don't want it. Why is it open? Oh my god.
Then she needed a bedtime story, and then she needed a gossip caper, and then she's just like, fuck.
Sure.
294 on YouTube. We got, I don't know how many we got on Kick.
Over 200.
600 on Rumble.
600 on Rum.
Yep.
And looks like we got 384 followers on Kick. I don't know how many people are watching us live right now. 204. So that's about a G-ball over, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice for a little after show. So I need to get a hold of Jack. Maybe Bruce should get a hold of Jack and offer Jack, like, I don't know, afternoons or something. Jack said he's hell-bent on doing mornings.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not being a dick. I mean, do you think he likes to then take a nap in the afternoon?
I don't know.
Like maybe you put him on before the Bubba show. You know, like 4 to 6.
No.
He's an early riser.
I don't know if they can put him on middays too, because I think they got.
They got Jerome.
Rome. You can't displace
Two
Rome.
cups and a Joe right after
Right.
us.
Bruce can call you up and go, hey, Bubba, you made that great idea about Jack coming on. Well, he'll be on from 6 to 8 now. If you guys want to start it later, that's fine.
You would say? Thanks for doing me a fucking favor. No problem. As soon as Woody gets done with those promos, I'm out of here. Yeah, for real. I'll just call Jack live and say, hey, you want to do my show? I mean, here, have it. Make the people of Tampa Bay have to find me by my digital means, by all means. Well, they made a big deal about Jack getting fired. They didn't make a big deal about me getting fired.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the front page of the newspaper said, talk is cheat.
Well, you made the front page.
Front page of the fucking newspaper. Talk is cheat. Pretty clever, quite honestly. Elkhart Rob, it looks like he gifted a sub. Thank you.
Yeah, he figured out how to get on Kick.
Yeah.
Kick.
Now, Blitz's Kick pretty much identical to Twitch. If you know the...
Oh, it looks nothing like Twitch. I don't know what you're talking about.
But what I'm saying is, if you know how to navigate around Twitch, you certainly know how to navigate around.
I mean, I have to guess whoever they had developed this site said, hey, go take Twitch and make an exact copy.
Or it might have even been a Twitch defect.
Yeah.
Hey, you just got fired from Twitch? You want to work for us? Yeah, no problem. So, this Trump stuff, I don't know, man. I think Roger's right. Roger Stone, we had Roger Stone on today. I think Roger's right, and it does create, there was kind of there was kind of a non-buzz on the streets, flatness, if you will, with Trump. Like, he just, it's like, not a lot of people. There's not as many people at his rallies. People aren't as hardcore as they were. People are having a tough time getting behind him. He feels like he's kind of a whiner that he lost. And this kind of, like Roger said, this kind of might have really given his, his whole thing a shot in the arm, nonetheless. I mean, right? I mean, good. I mean, I don't know if the expression "good" any kind of press is good press, but I mean, he had what? He had America riveted for 3 hours yesterday, did he not? I mean, whether you like him or not, he had more coverage than I can think of since the election. Since the election, I can't think of anything that got covered more than his indictment yesterday. The very same, the thing that he was part of, the election. Can anybody think of? I don't think the Nashville shooting got.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
That's all they talked about was Trump.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at, the Nashville shooting was a really bad deal. They had trucks out there, but the next day it was done, and then it was, reactionary type coverage on, we shouldn't have guns. We should have guns. There's people protesting. There's lawmakers saying this. This one black guy is fucking melting down in Congress. But yesterday was a lot like the O.J. Bronco scene, was it not? Every network followed his motorcade from, LaGuardia to the courthouse while he got processed, then had all these political talking heads, analyzing what's happening. They even had, we have the lead detective, the former lead detective of New York City Police Department. He's in here. What is Donald going through right now? Well, Donald's in the second floor down there, and they're going to probably ask him to take off his coat. And so he doesn't. And then now his fingerprints are already on file because he's a registered gun owner in Manhattan. So he's been fingerprinted for that. So they may or may not re-fingerprint him. They'll probably just fingerprint him, then run it through the system and see that he's already got existing fingerprints. And then, as a courtesy, it's already been arranged that he will not be handcuffed. So then after that, he will be. They'll talk to him a little bit, read him his rights. Now, officially, he's arrested at this point, but it's not going to be a conventional arrest. They're going to take him up the elevator that's usually reserved for judges. He'll make a hard left out of here and then go into the courtroom. Like, they don't do that. They don't do play-by-play as to what potentially is happening on something they cannot see.
Right.
Right? Guys in the building. We don't have a camera in there, but we suspect from people that have gone through this procedure, head detective, New York City Police Department, 100 million years ago, says that he's going to probably right now be getting fingerprinted. They're going to run it through the Albany system. He's, and then they allowed one photographer in the courtroom, and what I'm assuming, Blitz, is he took a whole bunch of pictures, and then they had to get it approved as to which one would be released. He probably had a bunch of them.
Probably.
And had to send them to, somebody within the court system that had also a Donald Trump representative and said, okay, that's the one you can use. And then for the law, I think there end up being 2 pictures disseminated from the actual courtroom.
I've only seen 2. Him with his lawyer.
And then him with another, like looking into space or some bullshit.
Correct.
And he's like, what the fuck is going on here? I wonder if Trump ever thinks, like, what the fuck?
For every moment of his waking life.
Fuck is going, like, what in the fuck?
But he's got to know he brought it on.
Hello.
Yes, I just got a question. Oh, sorry. If y'all's intelligence, why is it that people get their mugshots put up even though they haven't went to court and haven't even been proven guilty? They as soon as you get arrested, they mugshot you up.
Well, in some different states, different sheriff's departments, different municipalities have different rules with regards to mugshots. Some make them available to the public via the sheriff's website immediately, and some do not. New York has a rule where they do not. So I don't know. That's kind of an interesting question to ask. Maybe a lawyer as to if the whole law system is predicated on innocent till proven guilty. Well, a mugshot certainly infers guilt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if it does. It certainly infers guilt. So why do they allow a guy's mugshot to be put up? If a guy gets pulled over for DUI, they take his mugshot. He then goes on to beat it, Blitz, like he goes to court and he beats the rap, and
right.
And then the lawyers and the judge says, you know what, sir, you're not guilty of DUI. It didn't, and a lot of times they have to take that mugshot down, but for the 7 months, well, if you get it, if you have to go another step further to get it sealed,
pay more money,
right? Pay more money, but a lot of people, they just keep it up. Next thing you know, John P. Public's mugshot, who went to court and was innocent, his mugshot's still available. Yep. At that particular place. So I don't. That's a great question that I can't answer, but I'd like to know the answer too.
See, that's kind of what happened to me. Is like I'll make anyway. I got arrested one time, and then I ended up pleading out, but they left the charges as my original charges, not as what I pleaded out as. But anyway,
what'd you plead out to?
700 pounds of meth.
No. Reckless driving with alcohol as a factor.
Well, I mean, in that case, your mugshot would stay up because you.
But I was just curious because they had it up before I ever even, the next day, kids at my school were like, oh, not my school, I was already out of school, but kids that I went to school with were showing me, you know what I mean? They're showing me the thing. They're like, oh, look at you. I'm like, yeah, look at me. Ha, ha, ha. But anyway.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because you are publicly arrested and,
Well, that's why they put it. It's public information.
Right.
So. All right. Well, y'all have a good one, man. Thank you.
Thanks,
bye, buddy.
Meat.
Bye-bye.
I don't know that my I think mine did mine get sealed and expunged?
Yeah.
I don't think mine's available.
Well,
your
you
blonde
kind of
one?
made it. You kind of made it part of your album
you're
cover, but yeah, it's not on the website.
Right.
Right.
What, Anna?
Because you look good in it, right?
I look
What?
good as fuck.
I know you do.
Can you, Lummy, can you
Find it.
actually Google Bubba the Love Sponge's mugshot and does it come up?
Yeah,
It does?
it used to. It doesn't. It's not on their site, but it's online.
Yeah, people have scanned my album cover and since put it up. I look good as fuck. I had frosted tips and everything.
Tips.
How much you were weighing there, too? Like 220, 230?
No.
You had
fuck.
frosted tips.
I was like 280.
Tips.
Tips.
Oh.
Tits. I had frosted tits.
Oh, really?
Let me suck your tits.
Suck your tips.
No, I was wanting to suck your tits, not your tips.
Tips.
Let me suck your tits.
Tips. My raisins.
What if you were with a guy and
He's like, I want to suck on them raisins.
and he just said, you're at a movie, and he just said, hey, when we get in the car, can I suck your tits?
Now,
And
but
he-
Mike,
and he-
20
and he-
super
and he-
chat.
and he-
Yeah.
and
What
he-
if you were a guy and they said that?
That's for Mike. Super chat
Thank you, Tim.
of nappedness.
What would I do?
What if Blitz was,
Yeah.
you guys were at brunch, and he goes, listen, babe,
Mm.
when we get in my Beamer, I want to suck your tits.
You still hungry?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I want some raisins. I want some raisins with my dessert.
Here's some raisin baron, bitch.
Mm-hmm. I want you to suck my cock, and I'm gonna suck your tits. I don't think you could. I don't think you can.
Not
really-
at the same time.
I don't think you can.
Not at the same time.
I don't think there's any. I'm trying to think of how you configure that.
Yeah, I'm
and-
thinking about it too.
I mean, you can 69 and do other shit, but you can't.
Yeah.
I don't think you can suck her tits and she sucks your dick.
No.
No,
Hello?
it defies physics.
Hello?
Good morning, guys. This is Gary. How are
Oh, Gary, did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Speaking of sucking tits, what's up, Gary?
Did you hear me talking good about you, Gary? Saying I fucking like Gary. I like Gary.
Care Bear.
you? I got your tits for you, Bruce. Come on now.
But I mean, Gary, did you hear me? Did you hear me put you over a little bit,
That was
Gary?
aggressive.
Hey, I love you too, guys.
I mean, I think we have this love, hate, respect deal going on. Don't you think?
Don't we?
Yeah, I do. I love to respect you, but sometimes it's hard.
You love to respect me, but you disagree a lot with me. But do you know
Yeah,
what? Doesn't mean you
that's
can't.
better
It doesn't
said.
mean we can't. Hey, you can disagree with me and still be my friend.
Be my friend.
I mean,
You know, you got that right.
because realistically, this back and forth shit that we go, at the end of the day, Gary, honest to God, if you were stuck in the ditch at 3 a.m. and you lived in Tampa, Florida, I'd call Crockett's Towing to get you out.
Oh yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate that. I do the same.
So, Gary, honest to God, like, how do you break all this down? You obviously know where we stand on this deal, but how do you? I'd love to give you the floor for $50
Okay.
from Elkhart Rob on the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all at the Bubba Army. How do you shake all this down, Gary Bear?
Well, you know, if it wasn't for Donald Trump, Mr. Stone would be a convicted felon, and convicted felons aren't trustworthy in court. And if you look into it, the Republican Congress,
hold on, but Gary, he's not a convicted felon. So I mean, you can say
that's
but
what I
for.
said. But for
Yeah.
but for Trump, he would be a convicted felon, and Trump is going to be a convicted felon shortly.
Oh, come on.
And if you look into what the Republican Congress did with regards to the Biden laptop, they had the guy who had the laptop in his possession. That was the guy who was going to repair it or work on it, and he testified under oath to Congress
Hey,
that he would not.
Blitz,
he would not
Brent's
trust.
coming to the green room to do some work, so just let you know.
Okay.
Okay. If you saw a guy come through the side, don't get your gun out.
All right.
All right, sorry, Gary, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just didn't want Brent to get shot.
Okay. That the guy who was supposed to work on the laptop said he would not trust what people are now saying is on that laptop. And that's because of hackers and because of deep fakes and things like that. So the guy who actually turned it over is saying it's untrustworthy information. So have at it.
Yeah, but Gary, didn't they say for the longest time that the laptop never existed? And we had to listen to 60 former CIA guys say that it didn't exist and it was all a lie? Yeah, scary.
Well, what does that have to do with what I just said?
Well, maybe they talked to the guy and said, "Hey, maybe you want to say this, so you, hey." Because what about the 60 CIA guys that were like, "That laptop doesn't exist. It's a Russian disinformation." Maybe they're telling this guy, "Hey, maybe we won't mess with you anymore. But maybe just say there's a lot of deep fakes, and maybe just not do it."
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So, if Bubba asked you to go find a goat, one of your goats, and you can never find it, and you'll say, "Well, maybe it never exists."
What?
Right? So maybe
the laptop
CIA
never existed. You had 60
it.
people that said it was a lie, and that it's shown it's a lie.
Okay, so 60 people are go find this goat, and none of them could find the goat. Does it mean it didn't exist? If I take a picture of the family Thanksgiving and Grandpa isn't in the photo, does that mean Grandpa didn't go
Gary,
to the family Thanksgiving?
a lot of people came out, but a lot of all the Biden administration has said that laptop, they knew it existed. That's the whole point. And the emails never existed, and nothing ever existed on it. And that the guy at the pawn shop was lying, and it was all Russian disinformation, and they were discrediting that guy. That guy that you're now claiming is the guy you should listen to, they discredited him back then.
Okay. Well,
so is he lying now, or was he lying then?
Exactly.
Which one?
Exactly.
So which one?
Exactly. That's what you can't trust what he says, period.
Okay, then. So you got everyone that says it never existed, and then it came out.
Okay,
they said that
they
never got money, they never did this, they never did that, and it comes out slowly leaking out, and no one cares.
Okay, so when he says you can't trust the information that's being displayed now, well, is he lying now? Is he lying then? I don't know. So you can't trust him. Period. If your girlfriend lies to you, if your girlfriend lies to you then or now, do you still believe her?
No. What he's saying,
you don't believe her.
Gary. What he's saying
Gary
is
Bear, chill out.
The information that's out there could have been edited after that guy posted it. So who knows if that information you're looking at is real or not? That's what he's saying.
I don't know. I think the only people that really know. Hold on. I think the only person that really.
I know, that's what he said.
I think, Gary, that the only person that really, the only agency or people that may know that whether it's been altered or not would be the FBI. I mean, right?
Well, if you want to trust them.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all can. I think nobody.
Trust law enforcement. I like how the GOP went from law and order and hating Russia to, oh no, you can't trust the FBI.
Well, here's the one thing, Gary. I think you'll have to, Gary. I think the FBI has.
Remember when you guys hated the Russians?
I think the FBI is an equal opportunity fucker, and they fuck with everybody. To be honest with you, that's just I like to go on record by saying that.
Yeah, well, they have a history of being a well-dedicated professional law enforcement, and here's a liberal telling you that, and you're saying the opposite. Oh,
I'm saying
you fund the FBI.
No, I'm telling you right now, Gary. I've had no. Hold on, Gary. Let me just do you one better. I've had a very, very up close and in personal experience with the FBI, and in my experience, they fucking lied. And they pencil whipped it, and they completely fucking, wrote the report wrong to benefit them, and said shit that I didn't say. So, I mean, I've had a firsthand experience.
Proven?
Yeah, it was proven. Yeah, absolutely, it was proven. Did you know that when you're questioned by the FBI, they don't allow you to record it, and they don't allow you to transcribe it?
Oh my God! Are you telling me that law enforcement might be unfair to people?
Yeah.
Oh no! As a person of color, this is the first time I ever hear of this information.
Well, Gary, I don't know that you were of color, but nonetheless, the FBI is as corrupt as they come. The FBI. I called the FBI. Hold on, Gary. I called the FBI to report something, and they turned it around on me. And started asking me questions about shit that first of all I wasn't sworn, and I wasn't trying. I didn't have. They would not allow me to record this, and then they started asking me questions on this.
They lied.
Well, because what they wrote down on paper is fucking not the truth. It's been proved not to be the truth.
How did you prove that? Where? When? How?
Gary,
In court?
it's something that can't.
So Gary,
By the way, it has been proved in court, but it's something that I cannot really talk about.
so Gary, you believe what
That
the
they
FBI
lied.
says, right?
Well, I believe law enforcement are human beings, that they screw up, and the FBI is not above that.
So
But
did they
in the long run, they don't have that type of record.
did they
And for
screw up?
you to besmirch the FBI is funny coming from a conservative law and order, no one is above the law party.
Well,
Hold on. Did they screw up then when they said that the FBI or the data on the laptop shows no evidence of tampering or fabrication, or did they screw up there?
Or do they screw up on my deal
the
that
guy
I'm
is
testifying
saying
that
that
they screwed up on my deal?
The guy is saying that the laptop information was tampered after the FBI got a hold of it. So when the FBI looked at it, it wasn't tampered with, I guess.
So you're claiming the FBI tampered with it?
No, I'm claiming that other people have.
Yeah,
Deep
Blitz,
fake-
after the FBI gave it away, then someone tampered with it.
Well, sure, I don't doubt that.
Okay, then. How can you trust what it says?
You can't trust the FBI, motherfucker. That's what we're trying to say to you.
Not the FBI, anybody. Some Roger Stone wacko or some right-wing QAnon wacko.
Or
got a
some
hold
Gare
of it.
Bear wacko from New Mexico. Can't trust anybody, period.
No, you can trust people, but this particular information is not trustworthy. Plain and simple.
So you're believing that Biden had no idea what his son was doing? And
I
I'm asking a question.
didn't say that.
Okay,
No, that's why Lummy's asking you.
yeah.
Blitz, I'm a little bit worried about
asking a
this
question.
email I just got.
Do
from,
you
from
believe
Tico.
that? Oh no, we're shouldn't shut
I
off.
don't know. I don't know what Biden knew. Does your father know everything you do?
I know that I called the FBI to talk to him about a situation, and next thing I know, they got me fucking saying
now you're
something I
getting
didn't
emails
say.
from Tico?
When I'm flying on his plane, I think he would know where I'm going and what I'm
Dear
doing.
valued customer, we are aware of an outage affecting your business at 5021 West Nassau. It's caused by a pending investigation. It started at 10:05,
By the FBI.
and it might be restored by 2:10. Customers out of service 1,187.
Oh man, there was something going on 275 when
Please
I was outside.
know that we are working to restore power as quickly. Well, I don't think we lost power.
I mean, I don't. Looking around here, it doesn't look like it. I don't.
Bubba,
I'm just taking a guess. I'm not sure.
I think we at least got power going on.
I'm scared.
Bubba, during the break, there was a lot of sirens like you could hear from 275,
Oh.
and they were just sitting there.
I'm
Yeah.
scared. Bubba.
Maybe in this area there's a power outage. We just got lucky.
Well, wait for you guys to change the subject. When
No,
you
Gary,
lose it.
we're not.
You-
Gary,
you know,
Gary.
you
We're
know,
not.
Roger
I got a
Stone-
news alert. I
Someone
got an
needs a
alert.
snack.
I got an alert from our power company saying that we could have our fucking power turned off temporarily. I think that's kind of important, don't you think, buddy?
I'm looking at the outage map.
Okay,
It
but
doesn't
then
show
you
anything
went
on
into
here.
the traffic, and why didn't you just tell us the weather for the next
hot.
10
Well,
days?
it's hot.
Stuff like
And
that.
no
It's hot as
rain.
I think
shit
I may
out.
have found that clip of that fucking Ryan guy.
And no rain.
And then when Roger Stone said
Napa
that Donald
Mike says
Trump,
goodbye, Gary. $100 on the snipe. Super chat.
hey, there's no sniping on the after show. That's on the main show.
Oh, okay.
Who made that rule?
Who made
Gary-
that rule?
Gary
You
did.
did.
The FBI
Gare
did.
Bear.
They lie.
Bye.
So, Don, do you guys remember the Great Recession of 2008?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Gary.
Fuck you, Gare Bear.
I'm trying to be so cool to you, Gare Bear. I'm worried about my power staying on. Yes, that's very important. When I get an email alert from Tico that says people at 5021 West Nassau are experiencing power outages, and we hope to have your power restored by 2 p.m. An amount of people that have been affected are 1,187. We are so very fucking sorry. And Lummy heard sirens.
Carrie
and
said
stuff.
fake news, Bubba. Fake news. You're
Well, that's-
squashing him.
That's almost as bad as the letter in the mail I got from Tico a week or so ago that said my fucking rates are going to go up 15%.
Oh, I got that.
Oh,
I got
dear.
that a month ago.
That's fake news too, Blitz.
And for the businesses, Blitz, it's 17%.
Shut your mouth.
15 residential, between 15 and 20 commercial, and mine are, I figured them up, about 17% for the same kilowattage.
Shut your mouth.
We kind of like we're kind of a creature of habit, Blitz. Like we come to the building about the same time. Like the water bill is within $5, like usage wise and kilowatt wise. Like and we had.
Your neighbor doesn't take your hose and start using it when they want to?
No.
Oh, mine does.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Why not?
It's not a wonder why you haven't shot that person.
Yeah.
I know.
Have you had any conversations with him?
No. But,
Nobody takes my hose. I just have water leaks and rats.
Got hose in different area codes.
Oh, that rat we caught today, huh?
Yeah.
I was doing some early morning vacuuming.
Fat boy.
Hold on, I was doing some early morning vacuuming. I'm like, okay, this looks pretty good. This is a good start. They're cleaning the area up. Floor was filthy, by the way, but so I'm cleaning, and we do have a badass vacuum. Guys could have been you, but I went in and vacuumed it all up. I'm like, okay, it's still got a lot of work. I'm going to tell them to see if they can work on the counter next. Holy shit! Look at that! Look at that rat! Look at that rat backing that ass up. Man, he had a big ass on him.
That thing couldn't have made it all the way through the trap if it wanted to.
So I then, Blitz, took my shoe and kind of moved the tail to see if there was any movement.
Right.
And he was dead as a doornail.
He's dead.
Now, Lummy, is the trap just out by the trash can?
I was hoping for a bird to come in.
I don't think a bird will be able to rip that thing off if it's
maybe a condor.
Condor? Do we even have fucking condors?
No.
Blitz says condor.
That'd be cool, though.
I don't even know that a condor could rip it out of the claw. I mean, you'd have to take the whole unit with them.
Condors are goddamn huge. They would take the whole thing with it. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, man. Remember when I had Pookie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember, Pookie was a little Yorkie. Now, Yorkies come in all different. Pookie was kind of like the Andre the Giant of Yorkies.
Really?
She was a big Yorkie, yeah.
Oh, dang.
But they have teeny tiny little toy Yorkies.
Oh, like
teacup. Yeah, and I remember seeing, I don't know, it might have been Paris Hilton or Nicole Richie or one of these little fucking bitches out in L.A., and they had a little toy Yorkie, and they had like a really, on how the backyard area of California sometimes will be kind of deserted looking, but it's got a fence.
Much of California's desert. Yeah.
They would let their dog out just to go roam out there in the dirt and squat
take
up.
A shit.
Yeah, take a shit. Next thing you know, this fucking condor comes down and yokes out the Yorkie.
Yokes the York
and flies away with it.
These little bitches are crying their eyes out.
I mean, think about it.
I'm thinking.
You get a little fucking dog you love more than anything. This big motherfucking condor comes out, fucking plucks him right out of the terrain. It's a good thing about Colt, man. I mean, it'd take a fucking nothing could have gotten Colt. How much did Colt weigh? 100?
He was 88 pounds most of his young life, and then when he probably turned 4 or 5, about 105 pounds.
A little heavier.
Well, just that he was still puppy until 3. So.
Yeah. Is that how much longer do I have with Bella the puppy?
Why, you want her to die?
No, I love her, but she's just a ball full of energy.
Most dogs don't start calming down until they're about 3.
Fuck.
But look, if you take Bella out every day and run and get her runned out, then you're good.
Or if you gave her some K-Pen wellies.
Don't waste the K-Pen.
Here's a 2
give
milligram.
me the K-Pens.
If I gave her a 2 milligram
Get her
Lily,
some ketamine.
She'd be out.
Tranquilize that ass.
If I take her to the gym in the morning and just throw the ball with her,
she'll take
just
a shit
to
on the
start
floor.
and the stopping, and then she's out.
Mm-hmm.
She's out. Lummy, have you noticed that your goats are far more restful because I'm no longer allowing goating?
Oh, you're waiting for the.
No, I'm not. I'm not allowing.
The Peabody ducks.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm saying they're not. You're getting her ready for not.
But she's not gonna. I mean, when the Peabody ducks are back there, she can't goat. So
that's what Lummy's saying.
Yeah, I'm getting her ready for not being able to goat again.
Yeah,
she's not goating now, and she won't goat in the future. But can you see now the goats now are kind of getting off their pin and shit now more like they're venturing out more now.
Yeah,
because usually they had to strategically know where that fucking dog was so they could get back to home base.
Yeah, they're exploring the shoreline now on the pond, looking at the palm trees and things like that.
Man, how much longer can we go drought-wise before our pond dies?
I was just gonna say, how long until the goats could walk across the pond?
Pretty soon, I think.
I mean, is it pretty bad?
I discovered a palm tree that I've never seen before.
What?
In the middle.
I showed Blitz a picture of it.
Yeah, someone a long time ago must have thrown a whole palm tree into the pond.
But it looks like it's kind of starting to grow back.
So is there a palm tree in the middle?
Yeah. Well, it's like right off the bank, kind of, and it's starting to come up. Maybe we'll see Todd the Turtle laying on it here in another day or two. I think we probably are at 3 feet, 4 feet in the middle.
That's it.
Yeah, it's the lowest I've ever seen.
I'm not like
Being negative.
I'm not being negative, but does that one pump work at all?
No.
At all? Because I know it pumped water for a little bit, but not like it should. But
I don't know. Maybe even just a little bit would help, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, how about running a hose? Would that make my water bill?
Well,
just
yeah.
go?
I mean, running a hose would work, but it's not going to work.
I'll get one of those $500 water bills again.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Can we steal the neighbor's hose?
Of course.
In the middle of the night.
Sure.
I mean, get here at 12, jump the fence, go put their fucking hose in there, let it run till 5:30, then run back over, turn it off, and get on the show.
Okay, we'll do.
Like the Mexican cartel in California.
Yeah, but we're stealing water.
Just siphoning water off.
So,
Piece of
Lummy, can
shit.
you try to turn the pump on today and see if anything comes out? Even a trickle might help. Or did Travis say that it was bone dry?
I don't remember if he changed anything up from the last time because it looks like the pipes are moved and everything like that. So
Well, I'm just asking, can you go back and do a little investigation?
yeah, if Blitz, you want to go back there with me?
I didn't ask Blitz to. He's got inside duties.
Ask your friend Rhett.
Fuck Rat.
I'll go look for myself. I'll look for myself.
Lummy, you're the
sorry,
keeper. Are you not the wildlife director?
Yeah, no,
over
I'll
here?
go out and look at it. I just didn't know if Blitz wanted to join me.
He
That'd be his
doesn't.
title.
Blitz doesn't want to do.
Co-host and wildlife director.
Yes, he's. I'm sorry. What is he again on?
He's the co-host and wildlife director. You're the VRS.
Lummy, you are the wildlife director, are you not?
Yes,
you're
I am.
you're the Warren Baskin.
That means he's
of
just
our-
a rat.
The one
Dead
basket.
rat.
He did it right. He's in charge of the turtles. He's in charge of the. Now, are we losing fish because of this, Lummy?
No, they're just all gonna go into the middle.
They're easy pickings.
But hold on, I thought that our middle was like around 12 feet. And
you thought wrong,
but you're
bucko.
saying we're down 8 feet.
I would say if you look at where we were, we're probably about 6-7 feet, down to the middle. If you look at the banks, I mean, I really have never seen it this
Blitz,
low.
is there any rain on the forecast at all?
There's 30% chance starting like I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but 30 that's not much.
Is this the driest?
And this
year-
is dry season, so no. This is
Don't worry, the hurricanes are coming.
this is about normal.
we
Hurricanes are
just
coming.
didn't get that like usually February, March rain.
Yeah, Blitz. Usually during my February Nationals, I'm dodging rain. Oh, we did get rained out one night.
Yeah.
I don't think it rained down here though.
I don't
it
think.
stopped.
Oh, it did.
Let me look
It
up the
did.
KBDI. I'll let you know here in a second.
What's the KBDI?
The drought index?
Motherfucking drought.
Why does he know all this shit?
'Cause
How?
he's smart.
How?
Because I shoot fireworks, and if the fucking drought index is over 600, then we can't shoot fireworks.
Oh,
God forbid.
They have fucking burn bans.
Oh, I see. That's
That's
why I
why.
wanted to bring him out to the wildlife preserve.
wildlife reserve.
Preserve. Smart.
What? You
I'm
got
looking for
jokes
I'm looking for
tonight.
the KBDI.
I'm looking for the KBBI.
I'm looking for Ron Tomatoes.
Let me Blitz, when you get the KDBI, you let me know. Hello, last call of the day. Then I gotta go
it's
sit.
actually-
I gotta sit with Hatley for a few hours. Hello.
Hey, Bubba, how are you?
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
Good, buddy. How are you?
Oh, bet. Hey, it's Andy from Pittsburgh. Hey, he's the
Adderall Andy.
It is Adderall Andy. You there, Andy? You there, buddy?
I'm here, buddy.
All right. What do you got going on, bud?
Lummy is the gamekeeper.
What?
I kind of like wildlife director a little better, bud.
Warden
Game?
Warren.
The reason why I was saying that because my daughter had me watching Harry Potter over the weekend because she's into that. If you look at the guy, it was called Hagrid. He was the gamekeeper of the place there, and he looks exactly like Lummy. Exactly, to the T.
Thank you for the compliment.
All right, my man. We appreciate you.
Very good.
Even when he's shaved, the dude is shaved like in real life. he's
Lummy, how you
decked
doing
out
on the
or
beard? You
whatever.
need to
The dude
trim?
was-
Possibly, I say Monday.
All right, buddy. See you later.
It's
So-
still pretty short.
According to this map, that's actually not bad at all. I've seen it where it's like
Oh, looks like a
brown.
rainbow.
Where it's
Fucking
like
brown.
700 to 749, like something
Yes.
like that.
yeah. I mean, I've seen
Like
over
in July
750s.
when they won't even sell fireworks at the fireworks stands.
Mhm.
I've seen that before.
Usually about in July is when the rains start again.
Yeah.
The end of July.
We're actually Hillsborough County's a little drier than Pinellas.
Yeah.
So Hillsborough's 500 to 549, and Pinellas looks like it's 450 to 4.
And that's about normal from where we're normally at.
Is this Marion County right there?
Yep.
Marion County is a little.
It's above normal. Or not. I mean, it's probably about normal.
It's about Pinellas County, 450 to 499. Look at down here. Is this like Collier Lee?
Yeah, and that area is usually pretty dry anyway. The Everglades and stuff is usually a dry area.
Are the Everglades like dry? Like can you like all muck right now? Like are they all dried up?
No,
but it's not water. It's probably muck, right?
I mean, it's like it normally is. If it's normally mucky, it's mucky. If it's normally watery, it's watery.
Did they get? They must have got a lot of rain up here. Look at this. They're fucking feeling good up in the Panhandle.
Those cold fronts keep stalling out.
Look at Lummy. We sound like a bunch of fucking old timers. You know those cold fronts are stalling out on the Panhandle.
It's like the guy on the
makes it a little dry down here.
Yeah, get that El Nino.
Biden in his 2024
that
campaign.
Fucker's gonna try to run again.
They're saying Biden in his 2024 campaign waiting for some big decisions. What's he waiting for? Like for whoever.
What kind of
Grim Reaper.
Like whether he's going to live or not.
But I've seen one of the best political analysts talk about this, and he said all Biden has to do is not fucking die, and
Pretty
he'll
much.
win.
For real?
He said that, and this motherfucker's right about a lot of shit, and he's like, I know this is crazy. He's like, all Biden has to do is not fucking die. He goes,
I mean, he's right.
The Democrats have nobody lined up. He says, like, all the big establishment people are old as fuck, and there's no new young blood like there is usually in the Republican Party.
There's no Mitch the Young Boys?
There's no Mitch the Young Boys. There's no, like, Ronnie DeSantos of the Democratic Party. They're all old as fuck, or they're all crazy like AOC, so no one would vote for that. And all the super delegates, they were saying at the DNC, they're all pretty centrist, so they don't want anyone like Bernie Sanders in there. So they go, all these people that are going to come out to vote like they did for the midterms are all going to come out again like they did in 2020 to vote against Trump. So all Biden has to do to secure the next election is not die. That's what this motherfucker said. And I was like, oh my God. And he is right about a lot of shit. And that freaked me the fuck out.
So.
And then I drove my car into a ditch.
Yeah. And 16 Mexicans had to push you out. And now you're obsessed with getting the undercarriage cleaned.
Yes.
Well, I tried to like put the plastic back yesterday, and it's so caked in mud. I was like, "You got to clean this shit out first."
Yep. So I did. I got.
Well, actually, I offered to do it, but she said no, she would.
I said I'd do it.
How'd you do it?
With water in my hands.
In your hose?
Grit. Yeah.
Did you get down on your? Did you literally?
I got down on my knees. Prayed to God.
Did you have to get on your back and squirt through it?
Yep, I squirted, and I was cleaning him out like it was a dirty, poopy diaper. I was like, "I'm so sorry, Gus." I kept apologizing. I'm so sorry I did this to you.
You impacted him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's kind of fucked up. Got paint chips.
Blitz can't even really get in there and officially
yeah
attach that fucking undercarriage, Willie. You don't. It's
a couple of new dents.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm sorry, Gus. I didn't realize. I thought it was
Gus
just dry
hates
land.
you. He thinks you're a fucking cunt. Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
You don't keep him clean.
Yes, I do. On the inside. It's what's on the inside that matters. So
but meanwhile, his paint's as dull as fuck now.
Fuck! I drive a 2010 Toyota Camry.
Yeah,
the fuck am I trying to
impress? It shouldn't be all rusty.
It's not rusty. You're rusty.
It's starting to.
No, he's got sunspots.
Oh, okay. That's cancer.
And you don't.
He's got fucking melanoma.
And it's not even paid. And you don't even have a fucking. You don't even have a clean title on it yet. You still owe.
I'm working on it, Bubba. God.
Yeah, but I mean, how about resale value?
How about your mom?
No, how about resale value? You could probably get $1,000 more than they're going to give you for it if you took better care of it, like just a little coat of wax once a year.
I'm not trying to resell. I'm trying to run this motherfucker into the ground. I got at least 20 years.
Like every other car.
Exactly. Literally.
You're doing a good job.
Literally. My car, Gary, that I had in Michigan, this motherfucker, the last week I had
prefer
him,
to call him Breezewine, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, his name was Gare Bear, but he was, when I would stop at a stoplight, the car would just shut off. For the last week I had it.
Oh, I took naps.
Yeah, I was taking naps. I was like, yo, motherfucker, you gotta wake up, homie. You can't be falling asleep on the road like that.
Especially Chicago, especially
Detroit. And I remember like my final stop, it was like this junkyard, and I made it, and I'm like, this car has lasted me since I was 16 years old, and I was 28 at the time.
How many miles were on it? Like 300,000?
I honestly don't even remember.
Was that the Saturn?
That was the Saturn.
Did you get any trade-in for it?
Sure did.
How much?
175 buckaroos.
At some scrapyard?
Yeah. What else am I gonna do? The car was fucking dead as
Catalytic
shit.
converter was probably worth that.
You probably could have traded in for $250.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
shit.
well, whatever, dude. I didn't
Whatever,
care.
dude.
My friend came and picked me up in
here's
a
the deal,
U-Haul
man.
Willie
But
in a
here's
Penske.
But here's the deal,
and
man.
I drove that shit around. I picked my dad up in the airport in a Penske. Because I dropped it off at the junkyard, and then the next day, my friend helped me get a Penske, and then I picked my dad up from the airport in the Penske, and then we moved to Florida. Yeah, from Michigan.
And where did you buy Gus at?
Gus, I got here because my car blew up.
At a reputable dealer or at like a
Toyota.
Right.
Yeah, where I got my 2000 Toyota Camry named Morris, but Morris died. Morris got blowed up on New Year's Eve, 2019.
No oil?
Oh, plenty of oil. Come on now.
Yeah, she probably had oil in every.
It was I forget what it was. Something with the fucking spark plug. Who knows? But
something with the spark plug. ...
Yeah.
Who knows?
It needed new plug wires.
Well, let me tell you.
Probably like maybe the timing belt or something.
Listen, Hose. It got assessed, and the guy said, "Listen, to fix this problem is going to cost more than the car. Go get a new car." I said, "Okay." I did.
What'd you do with the current car?
But
What'd you do with Morris?
I traded him in.
For Gus.
Yeah.
But now listen. So here's the deal.
What?
Why don't you just get one of those monthly car wash passes?
Bubba, like a year or more ago, I said, "Hey, look, like maybe for your birthday or something." I said, let me get you that. I'll pay for it for at least a few months. Just go get it washed."
Right.
She's like, "I would never go."
Anna, it's
I just
literally
don't
there's
understand.
one right by your house.
Well, hold on. I have one of those passes.
Right.
And I offered her. Now it's out of the way.
Way out of the way.
I get it. I get it. And I said, "Look, just take your car to this one, and it's for free." And she said, "No."
But then I'd spend all this money in gas to
your
get there.
Your priorities are so fucked up.
Really? What else is fucked up? That's it. Everything else is no. There's lots of problems, but
everything else is perfect.
One by one, we're trying to tackle this shit.
Gus is all fucked up.
Stop. I felt really bad.
He's impacted with mud.
Mm-hmm.
And all you'd have to do is get a monthly car wash deal and just keep him a little cleaner on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's better for the paint. And you could even buy one where they throw in some fucking like a little spray on wax, which is as much of bullshit as it is. It does help.
I will say, unfortunately, it's gotten to the point where
none of that matters.
Well, Gus probably needs to be
repainted.
Well, maybe, but like at least like
say it.
Total detailed the right way.
Oh, come on!
Do like paint protection,
like a $200 deal.
Probably more than that.
Like where a guy gets a
Well,
buffer.
Well, it needs to be corrected first.
I'm not made of money. I'm trying to buy a goddamn ticket to Idaho. Fucking dumbass. Why is it in Idaho?
Yeah, why are you such a fucking wedding mark?
Because it's fun.
Can you tell? You can tell people.
Yeah.
No, I can't make it.
Yeah, but I want to make it. Like I want to go. This isn't a chore for me. I just don't like paying money to get there.
So you getting hauled around on this one?
No, it's a bachelorette party.
This one.
Thank God.
But the wedding's in Colorado, and I'm definitely going to that. She told me, well, was it something the day before? She's like, I'm not sure I get a +1. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about the wedding. I'm going to Denver.
It's a +1. You didn't know if you were going to take Blitz or not?
No. Here's the thing. I got invited, and on the e-invite, it didn't say with a guest, so I was confused. So I reached out to the bride. And I said, hey, I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Either way, it's cool. I'm just asking what the deal is. Do I have a +1? And she goes, not right now.
And I said, I'm going to Denver, ho. If I go to that wedding or not, I don't give a shit.
No, you didn't. You said if the tickets are too expensive, you're not going to go.
Oh, well, yeah, but they weren't too expensive. So.
Yeah.
But but the wedding, I don't care about.
Yeah,
I just want to go to Denver.
No way. Yeah,
don't let that bitch go by herself. You can go out, to Red Rock.
I always go to weddings by myself.
Well, yeah, depending on where it's at. That's why
weddings to me are.
So I'm gonna go hiking up in the national parks, man.
Weddings to me suck. I'm like, if I get invited to a wedding, I got to try to politely get out of this.
All the ones that I've been to with Anna have been fun. I will say that.
Yeah, Johnny and Leah's wedding was awesome.
The one in Ybor.
Yeah, the one in Ybor was great.
Yeah, no, they've all been fun, but like. If I'm in Denver and I don't get the +1, then I'm dropping her off and I'm going up into the mountains.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I like free food, free bar.
And what type of people don't offer a +1 with a wedding
It's
event.
a tiny
small.
venue.
It's at someone's house.
Yeah, it's a small
Honestly, Bubba, I looked it up and it looks like some like hood ass shit. Like it wasn't a venue. It was someone's house and the front yard was all fucked up. And I was like, who lives here? Is this your house? Is everything okay?
That's where they're having the wedding?
Yeah. So I imagine it's going to be a short. Well, she's Jewish. But there's a.
I didn't say that.
No, I did. But
woman that took her first breath in Israel said that. Lisa.
Yeah. But, they're kind of granola people. They live in Denver, so they're low key. And I think they're having a very small wedding party.
I think we're good for today. I think we're on for about an hour or so.
Yeah, it was.
I'm starting to hit the wall, the K-pin wall.
Oh, I know how you feel.
And I got to spend a couple hours with Hatley doing some editing. So I'll be in the green room. Lummy, I'll take care of that rat, okay, buddy?
Oh, thank you,
I know you're
Bubba.
scared of him, are you not?
I mean, I carried him out there.
Yeah.
Well, he's got backyard duties to do.
Oh, you got a sports show to do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. On the bundle?
Yes, it is.
Are we on the bundle?
On the bundle.
The trips.
It'll be Rumble, Kick, and YouTube. That's called the bundle, ladies and gentlemen. That's where the sports show will be at high noon today. Hope you had a great day or having a great day, and better yet, have a safe one. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you.